I certainly love this town. I love this town to death. I hope my wife is slowly starting to love this town to death.
Kansas City also.
And I know it's more than that, certainly. But yeah, it was family. It was, I knew what kind of lifestyle was here. I knew that Megan and I would have an opportunity to see a dream come true. You know, at the time, the dining scene in Kansas City was good. It was burgeoning. And I felt like we had an opportunity to come in and be influential.
And Colby knew the space really well. He was the sous chef at actually the restaurant that's next to Bluestem now. And so when we got married, it was literally 2 days after our wedding, we struck the deal to take over the space. And it was kind of a whirlwind. And I just, held his hand and he said, we're going to Kansas City and I've got this restaurant in Westport and I had no idea what part of town this was, where we were at. And now that I've lived here for almost 10 years now, 9 years, I guess. I really feel like where we are is the best place to have a restaurant in the city. It's great. The energy's great in Westport and in Midtown. I'm really happy that, Colby basically made the decision for us where to be because I had to trust him to know where to be in Kansas City.
I mean, I think the most important thing that's happened to Megan and I is that we've developed our own style. And they're definitely influenced by other regions. What we wanted Bluestem to be was something between, a restaurant that was approachable and neighborhood and kind of, I don't want to call it rustic, but, just a little bit more comfortable. We didn't want approachable. We didn't want to do a restaurant, fine dining, that was so pretentious and overbearing because I don't really like those environments per se.
On a regular basis. We wanted it to be a restaurant that people would come more than one time a week or monthly or more than just for special occasions. Let the server be your guide. Our staff is really, really knowledgeable on the food. They've all been here a very long time. They're consistent, and they've all tasted everything, so they can definitely guide the guest. I would say definitely, do at least the 5-course menu. We have a 3-course and 5, and we also do more
10.
From there, 10. But I think 5 is a great size for guests to really see a lot of things. If you have a party of 4, for instance, everybody can get something different with 5 courses. And do the wine pairings. Wine pairings are fun. It's another way to, accessorize your dinner, if you will, for lack of a better term. But it's, we don't feature wine here as much as the food is, we're chef owners, and that's our heart and soul is food. So that's the main showcase on the table. But adding wine, adding local beers, sometimes we'll pair different things with the menu, only makes it more fun and interesting. So chat up your server. I think also just coming into the lounge and hanging out is a totally different experience from the dining room and definitely worth having.
Coming in here and expecting to have fun and being relaxed, and even though you're going to have a fine dining experience, we really don't want it to be pretentious. We want it to be relaxed and a way to enjoy good food without it being too, stuffy.